So, in a bizarre turn of events, US taxpayers were paying for Stonewall. If you don't know what that is, it's effectively gay communism. It's a charity to further and promote LGBTQIA plus alphabeti spaghetti hula hoopos. I don't know, whatever. It's to promote all of that stuff in the UK, actually, but US taxpayers were funding it with USAID. And now, because it's been frozen, they might have to lose 50% of their staff. Why on earth were US taxpayers paying to subsidise gay communism in the UK? What the hell is going on? What an absolute farce. Absolute farce. All of these things should be completely dismantled, and looks like they are. It's been absolutely fascinating watching the sort of dismantling of USAID and what they were funding. Rory Stewart, a former Conservative MP, his wife ran a charity that got like $1 million from US taxpayers. And what was the charity? What were they doing? Teaching modern art to Afghanis. Why are you paying for that? Why are we paying for this crap? This is not remotely beneficial anywhere. Now, I say we because I'm sure the UK is still doing it anyway. And I know that we pay Stonewall. It's great. My tax goes to that. It's really bizarre. Really, really, really bizarre. This is when you know that the governments that you elect hate the people that elect them, because they are funding people that hate the West. Anyway, we're going to take a look at this. Please do hit subscribe if you're new here or indeed a returning viewer and you like a straight talking approach to things. It's what you'll get with me here. Anyway, pun intended with the straight part. I thought that was quite funny. Anyway, so this is Pink News. So this is a gay outlet, basically, right? Like it's this LGBTQ outlet, and I thought this would be an interesting one to take a look at because, of course, they're going to be incredibly biased, right? So Stonewall to cut staff following Trump's USAID freeze. Hard-won rights are being rolled back. Where? Where are the rights being rolled back? What right do you have? Like, where? What are you talking about? What rights are being rolled back in the UK? Because that is a UK charity. So what rights are being rolled back? So UK charity Stonewall are undergoing an organisation-wide consultation that will see staff cut following the Trump administration's recent crackdown on foreign aid. Do you, US taxpayer watching this, did you want your money going to gay communist charity Stonewall? Probably not. A spokesperson for Stonewall told Pink News that it cannot confirm the number of redundancies at this time. Several reports, based on information from insiders, have noted that Stonewall will be forced to cut half of its staff due to Trump's decision to axe foreign aid support. That's right, the US was foreign aid to the UK. God. At the beginning of February, Elon Musk, whose Doge is leading Trump's drive to shrink the federal government, announced that work was underway to shut down the US Foreign Aid Agency, which is completely justified. The agency had been under siege since Trump came to power, with the Washington Post reporting that it had been whipsawed by aid freezes, personnel purges, and confusion. USAID employed 10,000 people. 10,000 people just to rub a stamp. Utter drivel across the entire globe. All of them should have been fired. Donald Trump has attacked the aid agency's leadership, saying they were a bunch of radical lunatics. I mean, you're literally funding a UK gay charity. So yeah, it is that's radical lunacy. That's just utter nonsense. Elon Musk took to X to describe the agency as evil and a viper's nest of radical left Marxists who hate America. This is objectively true. US taxpayers funded sex changes in Guatemala. Why? Musk also tweeted a baseless claim that USAID funded bioweapon research, including COVID-19 that killed millions of people. Trump administration also falsely stated that USAID had funded a transgender opera. So over the past 3 years, I don't know about these, by the way, so I can't really comment. But over the past 3 years, the US has provided Stonewall with more than £500,000 of foreign aid. That's like $750,000 as part of the Global Equality Fund. What is this? US taxpayer, we don't want your money here for that. No, stop. You don't want it there. No, this is ridiculous. So a spokesperson for the charity told Pink News, hard-won rights are being rolled back for marginalised communities across the world, and we're seeing an unprecedented political backlash against the principles of inclusion. But it's inclusion via exclusion, so yes, that should be rolled back. That's ridiculous. Stonewall is adapting to ensure that it is fit for purpose and able to meet the challenges of this new political era. But where? Where are you operating that apparently all these rights are being rolled back? Because it's not in the UK. Over the last 35 plus years, Stonewall has often needed to be agile and adapt to a changing world, and now it is no different. We know that we must work differently to how we have previously to be effective in the coming years, and we are future-proofing that. With that in mind, the work to advocate for LGBTQ equality has never been more important, and Stonewall is rising to meet the challenge. Many charities in the UK are facing tough choices for a range of reasons, including economic environment. Stonewall is no different. Amazing. So the news follows the report that the charity has been suffering financial issues. Stonewall's annual report for 23 to 24 shows a deficit of more than £800,000, mental, when it puts down to challenging operating conditions. Just fire people then. Founded in 1989 by a small group of gay and lesbian activists who were fighting against Margaret Thatcher's Section 28 legislation, Stonewall started life at the home of gay actor Sir Ian McCallum. It has a rich history of fighting for equality, but you've got equality now, just stop. But has been repeatedly targeted in recent years. In 2021, Scottish Minister Patrick Harvey explained that Stonewall has been subjected to an opportunistic hate campaign. Well, it's probably because we're just sick of it all. You can't keep doing this and expect people to be like, yeah, no, non-stop, yeah, love it, keep going. No. Politicians and media have attacked its Diversity Champions program. Yep, that's perfectly fine. That's racist, so that's fine. A relatively tame scheme that aims to make workplace more LGBTQ friendly by advising employers on issues like parental leave for lesbian couples. Diversity, I thought it meant like ethnic diversity. But I mean, in terms of this is just like... this is just sexism, isn't it, really? It's just nonsense. Since entering the White House, Trump has ordered an end to diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives. Good. And then you got one from the BBC, another radical leftist outlet. God. Stonewall jobs at risk after Trump's foreign aid cuts. US shouldn't be funding a gay charity in the UK. This is just ridiculous. This is absurd. It's clown world stuff. Actual clown world stuff. So sound off down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care. Bye-bye now.